This is the Lectric XPress 500. It's their popular $1,000 commuter model and one of our top recommendations to people getting their first electric bike or those looking to stick to that price point. There's only one big consideration with this bike, and that is it really doesn't come with any accessories, not even the fenders or the rear rack, which means it's up to you to customize this bike to your needs. And that's why I've picked out over 15 accessories to show you today that cover all aspects of the riding experience. I have accessories from Lectric Store, some from our own, and some third-party accessories to show you, many of which are universally compatible. I've been super excited for this video because I'm not going to be filming it alone. This is Nala, she's 7 years old, and we've been spending the last couple of weeks going on some shorter rides, getting her really comfortable with the pet trailer. Come on, Nala. Good girl. Give you a hug. Oh, yes, good girl. So we're gonna give this pet trailer an actual test, take it for a ride to the park to get this girl some exercise. And we'll actually be hitting our test hill on our route so we can see if the 500-watt motor on the Express is enough to take me and Nala up it. Hopefully we make it to the park. Stick around to find out. And let's check out some accessories. Thank you. Yeah. We're gonna get right into it, but really quick, I will have a blog post down below in the description with a list of all the accessories I'm showing you in this video. There will be affiliate links to each one, so you can use that to do a little more research, check out current pricing, or if you want to support the channel, using those links when you go to make your purchase is a free way to support content like this. Thank you so much for your support. This is Lectric's thermal sleeve. This is like a jacket for your battery, so it comes in handy in the colder months. It just velcros to the frame, so super easy to access the battery and put it back on. And so yeah, when a battery gets cold, the performance suffers a little bit. So the idea here is give a layer of insulation, keep the wind off it, and keep that battery as warm as possible for as long as possible. And there's other nice touches like having the cutouts for the mounting points on the frame. Next up, another one from our shop is this toolkit from BiKase. And this is a really cool one that's come in handy quite a bit. Comes in a nice zipper case, and inside are two mesh pockets, and the main pieces are right here. So you get a little black handle, you get a mini ratchet, and then you get an extension bit. And what we found is there's tons of different ways to use this configuration. You can use the ratchet just by itself, or just add on the little handle. You can also use it as a screwdriver, use the extension like this, or like this if you need your bit to reach a little further. Then you also get tire wedges, you have a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head, you have a T25 and T30 bits, and then you have everything from a 2.5mm to an 8mm hex bit. There's even a little room for any extras that you might want to add in. That comes with this mount and some silicone bands so you can strap it to your frame anywhere. So you have quick access to your emergency tools and you can quickly put them back. Next up is the bike grip phone holder from our store, shop.ebikeescape.com. And this is the phone holder I use in all of our reviews. You'll see it in this video as well because I'll be using our GPS to track our speed on the way. And what I really like about this phone holder is you can see the Express has these swept-back handlebars with weird bends in them. So not only does this phone holder come with a couple different sized inserts to adapt to all different styles of handlebars, but it has an easy to use push of the button pivot point. And the front can spin 360 degrees so you can get the viewing angle just right. And it has an aluminum build, so it's very sturdy. It works well with big phones and small phones, with big cases or skinny cases. Just get it to the size of your phone until it just slips in. And then it has this quick release lever on the side, so that phone is going nowhere. Okay, next up, and one of our best selling and favorite accessories in our store is the ABC bottle cage. And that's because it has this ratchet style that adapts to giant water bottles all the way down to something as small as maybe a soda can. And I just have my hydro flask here. What I love about it is you can have it loose enough where you can still grab your water bottle but not worry about it coming out. Or you can tighten it down so you can't even pull it out. So no worries about turning it around and going to fetch a water bottle that fell out. And surprisingly, not all electric bikes or bikes come with mounting points for a bottle cage. So that's why we sell this one with this adapter. It Velcros to your frame and then it gives you two mounting points to work with. Next up, we have Lectric suspension seat posts. And this is an accessory you will sometimes see discounted with the purchase of this bike. I've also sometimes seen this included on the Express 750, which is the upgraded version of this, which comes with a bigger motor and battery. And now is probably a good time to mention we have reviews on this model, that model, comparison reviews, tons of content on the Express models. But this suspension seat post, you can expect 40 millimeters of travel. This is what that looks like. And it is an adjustable coil suspension, so there is a preload adjustment on the bottom. And this will definitely add comfort to your ride. It will absorb bumps, but we do have a better option for you to consider. So we sell the BumpStop suspension seat post from BiKase. This is on our website. You can buy these with shims, so this is a universally compatible option, but we have a shim that makes this compatible with all electric models. This also has a preload adjustment on the bottom. What I've noticed with these pogo style suspension seat posts is because the travel goes straight into the seat post, that the angle is a little off from how you actually take bumps, and you can feel it catch a little bit. So you can see this puts the point of contact a little bit further back on the saddle, and it just gives you a better lever point to take advantage of the suspension. So yes, this will add comfort, but this is definitely the better of the two, and definitely one of my favorite products we sell at our shop. Next up, I have storage solutions for storing your batteries safely. And first up, we have Lectric's battery case. This is a molded case made with water-resistant material, a waterproof liner around the zipper, and then long handles that Velcro together. And on the inside, you have a nice open cavity for the battery. So we'll put that in there. And what I like is there's a mesh pocket on top. I have the charger in here, and I will put anything metal up in here just to keep that away from the battery's terminals. So a great option for storing a secondary battery or just everything all in one place. And we of course sell our own option. This is our small battery bag that is waterproof and fire resistant. It is a roll top style bag. So just take your battery and slide it in. Roll up the top, give it a clip, and then it forms a nice handle. And then you can also see this has some straps, so you can strap an extra battery to your rear rack. So this is definitely my pick to know that I'm storing my battery away dry and safe. This is the Ultra e-bike helmet from Lumos, and this is the model with MIPS technology. And as you can see, it has lights and buttons, so plenty of bells and whistles. Before we get into all that, when I got my first e-bike, I didn't really know there was a difference between a regular bike helmet and an e-bike helmet. And now there's always one certification I look for on any helmet I use with an electric bike, and that is the NTA 8776 certification. That just means it's rated to take a collision at the speeds that electric bikes can go. So whether you get this helmet or another one, I'd recommend looking out for that rating to make sure that you're safe at those higher speeds. Enhancing safety further, this is the model that has MIPS technology. That is this plastic lining on the inside, and that's designed to slip if you take an impact. So that lets the helmet roll on impact. It takes a lot of energy away from going straight through the helmet to your head. But they also sell a version of this without the MIPS technology if you are looking to save a couple dollars. It has the ratchet style adjustment on the back to change to different head sizes. You can easily adjust the straps to be comfortable. And it comes with a quick magnetic latch, which makes it super easy to take off your helmet with just one hand. Overall, the fit is very comfortable. Also comes with this wind visor, and I love this helmet for colder riding conditions because I can pop in their winter liner just by removing the cushions on the inside, which are Velcroed in, popping in the liner. Then you just route your straps through this loop here, and that will keep the earmuffs against your head. So I've been using this helmet for a few months now in different riding conditions, and it just functions really well as a helmet. So the foundation is there, but now into the tech side of things, you have 5 lights on this helmet, 2 on the visor, 1 on the front, and 2 more tail lights. You turn them on by pressing this button here, and you can tap that to get different light modes. It can be solid. You can have it flash in different intervals. Now you'll notice that these 2 lights on the visor aren't lit up yet. So with my helmet, I got this Bluetooth remote. Let's give it a press. And there we go, the right turn signal's on, and you might be able to hear this. It beeps to let you know it's on. And this is USB-C rechargeable. And there's app integration too, so this helmet gets firmware updates and you can sync it to their lighting package, which I have here as well. So this is the Firefly mini light set. This comes with 4 wireless lights you can put really anywhere on your bike. You can get bar end handlebar mounts like this. You can see I wanted to have a bar end mounted mirror on this side. So they also come with a bunch of silicone bands and clips. They really send you with all the tools you need to mount this to any style of bike, with things like rubber adapters and plenty of zip ties. They also have this cool mount for the back of your saddle rails. And what's really cool is a lot of these clips are magnetic, so you can just pop these lights off when you need to charge them. They are all USB-C rechargeable. Then you get a split cable. One end is a USB-A, the other end is 2 USB-Cs. So you only need to use 2 USB-A charging ports to charge all 4 lights. And then the lights and the helmet connect via Lumos's app. So this is where you're going to receive all the firmware updates. You can customize each light individually to have different light modes. You can even customize your own 2-second light pattern. So if you know Morse code, maybe you can flash a secret signal. But I think the magic in the app happens where you can synchronize the helmet and the lights all together. It is this very user-friendly drag and drop system to orient those lights anywhere around your bike. You can even control the turn signals from within the app. There's a couple user-friendly things, like if you select a light mode by tapping on the button once on any of these lights, and you find the one you want, you can double click on the button and then all the lights will be synchronized to that pattern. And then if you want to turn off the helmet and all the lights, you only have to turn off one device and that will turn off everything. Next up, Lectric's fenders. These are plastic fenders and they're not included on the Express 500 like I mentioned. Sometimes I do see them included on the Express 750 though. They definitely do their job in keeping you clean in messy conditions. You do have to install them yourself, which is not a problem for the front tire. It's very easy to do. You have 3 mounting points, 2 to the suspension fork, 1 up top where this light mounts, but then the story changes a little bit on the back because installing the rear fender requires removing the tire. So that means messing with the drivetrain and unplugging the motor, taking the tire off, popping that on, and then putting everything back in place. So if you're not as mechanically inclined, you may want to pay your local bike shop to help you out. It definitely wasn't hard, but not the most easy installation. And if you are getting the fenders, I recommend just going ahead and making this fully commuter ready and getting their rear rack. And this is a pretty standard rack. It has a 60-pound capacity. It has mounting points on top, pannier hangers on the side, and it comes with an extension cable for the taillight because you will need to reroute this to the back of the rack. Then I got Lectric's trunk bag. This has that water-resistant material, waterproofing around the zipper. Has a small Velcro handle to take it with you. You can also see there's reflective trim also all around the bag. And then this will just Velcro to the rack. So let's do that. You have a water bottle holder on the back, so I have Nala's water here. On the top is an elastic strap down and a quick grab mesh pocket. I used a trunk bag all the time when I was commuting, so I'd pack my lunch and anything I'd need throughout the day. This has a Velcro divider, so you can change the compartment sizes in here, maybe take a charger with you. I just have a cable lock in here, the shoulder strap that this comes with. And then there's a quick grab pocket on the top here as well. And then what's really cool is this is a modular bag. So if you unzip the side pocket, a pannier bag rolls out. There is a Velcro strap on the bottom to Velcro it to the rack. And it basically opens up a backpack size pocket on both sides of the trunk bag. And it has a reflective strip down the side just to keep the visibility there. When you're not using it, just roll it up, zip it up. And if you wanted to, I'm sure you could use these as just general side pockets for quick grab items as well. But I won't be using the roll out style panniers because I have Lectric's roll top waterproof style pannier here. And this one's going to be for Nala. I'm going to have her help me pack it up. But just to show you, it's just a giant open cavity on the inside. It will come with some adapters and extra clips. It also comes with a shoulder strap that just hook up to these D-rings. All right, Nala, you're gonna help me pack. We got your water dish, your poop bags, your leash, we got your Frisbee, and we got some treats. You want a treat? Maybe you can show them a trick. Come on. Oh, oh. Good girl. All right, Nala, we'll take those with us. And yes, it's a roll top style, so I just take this little plastic part and I fold over it once, fold again, twice, fold again, 3 times. It clips into the side here and on the other side. And you can see it's holding air on the inside, so completely waterproof. And I just really like how easy it is to just pop right on the pannier hangers, just like that. And then when you need to take it with you, there is a handle here that will pull up the latches. It just comes right off. And we're on to our last accessory before our ride, Lectric's pet trailer. And when it arrives, it does require some assembly, but it is really straightforward, easy to do. There is this top plastic cover here to keep road debris from spraying into the main compartment here. This can roll up, and you can use this elastic strap. And then below that plastic cover is another door you can zip open. Also comes with reflectors that mount to the front. You got the wheel guards. You have this mesh window here, reflective trim all around. You have the moonroof, and what's nice is it does come with a leash attachment to keep your dog from jumping out if you do choose to keep that open. This also rolls up, and you can strap that back. This here is the main door that zips open. You can also roll this up to get your dog inside and then take it down. You getting ready to get in? I did put a dog bed in here for Nala because the bottom is not the most comfortable, but it is hard and easy to wipe down, which is nice. You want to show how comfortable you are? Hop up. Stay right there. Get you in. Then of course they send the safety flag to get some visibility up high for the cars. Nala's right around 40 pounds, and I would say she's on the larger side for a trailer like this, but she likes tight spaces. She's very comfortable in there. But I'd recommend a dog 35 pounds or less probably for this trailer. 40 pounds is pretty tight. She can still kind of spin around in there. So I like to keep the moonroof open just so she feels like she has a little bit more space. All right, so it's time to give this trailer a test out the 500 watt motor. Hopefully you get up that hill. Let me get my helmet on. Let's get on the road. And we're coming up on our hill. This just happens to be the hill that we do all of our hill climb tests on. And I'm just gonna be using throttle to see what the motor is capable of. But we're just hitting the steep part of the hill. You can see the motor is starting to work a little harder. We're starting to peak close to 1,000 watts. We're slowing down. There's 6 miles per hour. Ooh, are we gonna make it? Now I probably have about 3/4 of battery as well. There's 5 miles per hour. And remember, the performance is gonna be a little bit better when you're pedaling. So I think it's holding us pretty steady, just south of 6 miles per hour. I'm gonna put in some pedal effort just on the tail end here. But you can tell I'm not out of breath at all, just pedaling very easily, getting up to 10 miles per hour. The hill is starting to round out, so not too shabby. It can take you up a pretty steep hill with just a 500 watt motor. But if you want a little bit better performance, that's why there's the Express 750. But I was happy to see it could hold me at 20 miles per hour on flat terrain, no problem with just throttle alone. I'm going downhill, testing out the brakes. Able to control my speed, no problem with the hydraulic disc brakes. But with that, let's pick things back up when we make it to the dog park. I'll see you over there. All right, we made it to the park and the 500 watt motor served us well. Nala had a fun ride. And hopefully this video gave you a good idea of different ways you can upgrade your Express to meet your needs. I had a ton of fun filming this one so I could mix some work and play together and spend some quality time with Nala. I also mentioned that the Lectric XPress usually doesn't come with accessories unless there is a sale going on. So if you want to check out current pricing on this bike or to see if it comes with any accessories, feel free to scan the QR code on your screen. And remember, I have that blog post down below in the description with links to every single accessory I showed you. So if you want to do any research, check out current pricing, definitely check that out. Also, using those links when you go to make a purchase is a direct and free way to support the channel. It makes content like this possible. Thank you so much for your support. With that, I'm Miles with Ebike Escape. This is Nala, and we'll see you in the next one. You ready, girl? Go. Nice. Get up here. Oh. Let's go.